Explorers, welcome back. It has been a while since I have filmed. I am actually filming this the same day I'm posting it because we traveled all day yesterday. And so I did not film a video yesterday and I ran out of all my videos that I had batch filmed, but boy oh boy oh boy oh boy do I have a lot to fill you guys in on. So, we did make it to Florida. We are in our spot and it feels so good to finally be here. We are going to do the travel book from Jen at Teach Save Travel. I will have her linked in the description box below. Make sure you go subscribe to her channel. We are trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers before she gets back from Ireland. I don't know what she's at. Let me check that. But in the meantime, there is also a giveaway going on over on my Instagram for a 2-night stay at the most beautiful luxury RV campground, campsite, what have you, that we have stayed at. Out of all of the places we've stayed, this is the most gorgeous place we have stayed. And they're giving away, well, I, in partnership with them, am giving away a 2-night stay in one of their cabins, so you don't have to have an RV to win this trip. And the only thing you have to do is follow me, follow them on Instagram, and then tag people below in the comments. That's it. It's that simple. And then you can get extra entries if you share 2 stories and tag both of us. But that's it. That's all you have to do. That's only going to be live for 72 hours total. I posted that on Wednesday, so it will close, what is that? Like Saturday, I believe. I know it's 3 days, but I'd have to look at like the exact timing. So yeah, if you have not entered that, make sure you go enter that. There's not a ton of people entering, so your chances are high. But, yeah, I have a ton of stuff to fill you guys in on, so we did get our car back. Jen is at 910 subscribers, so she only needs 90 subscribers to hit 1K, and I think we can do it. Let's count this. There should be 200 here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Perfect. Okay, so I am not cash stuffing into flights, and there's a reason for that. My trip to Thailand fell through. I know I told you guys that everything was booked, and it was. Everything was booked. The hotel was booked. The activities were booked. We were supposed to be doing an elephant sanctuary. That was booked. We had this, like, picnic boat thing that was taking us to all of the different islands in Phuket. That was completely booked. And then somewhere along the line, the person that was hosting kept insisting that my friend was bringing her kids, and she's like, I've been telling you since December I am not bringing my kids. Like, I'm not flying them 30 hours for a 4-day hosted trip. She's like, it's not, because they are not covering our flights. She's like, 1, it doesn't make sense that, like, I'm not spending that kind of money to fly 4 people across the world to be hosted for 4 days. Like, that's not, no. And 2, that's a lot on 3 little kids when her husband was not going to be able to go, so it would have been just her and 3 kids. She's like, and I just wasn't comfortable doing that. She's like, but I've been telling you guys this since December, multiple times, multiple emails, told you guys my kids were not coming, it was going to be me and another influencer. Suddenly that became a problem, and they said without bringing her kids, they just didn't see how the partnership could work. So it is what it is. We did cancel it. We talked about still going, but honestly, if I'm gonna spend, and she agreed, if we're gonna spend over $1,000 on flights to go somewhere, we're not gonna pick Thailand. And we still want to go to Thailand, so we're thinking about just rescheduling for next year, and that way we have more time now to find other partnerships. So that is that. It's a bummer because that also means I'm not going to Hong Kong Disney anymore, but that also means that I'm saving $1,000 in flights that I can put towards my family going to Japan. So we're going to continue to cash up as though we're doing an international trip. And we'll just figure it out when we figure it out. It might just be something that my husband and I plan ourselves, because when we can plan it ourselves, we know it's not going to be canceled unless we choose to cancel it. So that's where we're at. And we're still looking at like May of next year. So we have 3. Let's see. Let me scoot some stuff over. And that is too bright. You guys cannot see that. Okay. So this one, funny enough. What do we land on first? Thailand. Of course we do. Of course we do. That's okay. So where is the money gonna go? It's honestly just back up in the air still. I don't know. I might still just put this aside for Thailand. It's not a ton of money yet, so I'm bummed because I wanted to go, but at the same time, I'm also a little relieved because I would rather spend that money on Japan. That was the more I was thinking about it, the more it was becoming a lot of money that we were spending, because she didn't have everything partnered. Like when I partner with places, I like to make sure that I get as much hosted as possible so that it's costing me as little as possible. And we were ending up paying for most of this, and if I'm going to pay for it, I would rather just go somewhere that I really, truly want to go. So New Orleans. We're going to put $5 into New Orleans. So now we're just discussing if we want to still go to Thailand or if we want to just go somewhere else. So who knows? We have put in a bunch of inquiries to different countries and their tourism boards to see where we want to go, what we want to do. And you guys know, as I know, I will let you know. Alright, let's keep going. We have 4. I'm just so relieved that we are finally in Florida. Ugh, finally. Okay, let's roll this dice. This is Iceland. We're going to put a 5 in there. So, it's kind of a relief, because I was kind of stressing about like having to put enough money aside that quickly. And now I don't have to. Now I can focus again. Where did that... Oh. Now I can put my focus back on these trips that I am doing, like North Carolina for Land of Oz. We had actually dropped it down to just doing Land of Oz because I was feeling overwhelmed with how much we had planned. Because, you know, my husband's going to be gone end of September. I was going to be gone October. Then we were trying to get the cruise booked. And so it was becoming a lot for me because I was trying to juggle everything. And so we had dropped our trip to Land of Oz down to just doing Land of Oz, not adding in Pigeon Forge and everything. But now that a lot of these trips have kind of relieved themselves and this big one is off the table right now, I think I might go back to focusing on trying to plan on going to Pigeon Forge alongside Land of Oz. But we'll see. That's still up in the air if I'm going to add that in or not, because I really don't know that I want the first time the kids go to be during fall. I really want them to get to go like during summer. So let's go ahead and do 2 on this one because it's such a big one. So we have 3 and 6, so we're going to put $9 in there. This one doesn't get rolled very often either. Let's see, is there a $1 in there? Of course there's not a $1 in there. Dang it. Okay. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah. So I am back to being in control of the trips that we're doing, which is also another relief. It's fun to plan with other people because I love talking travel, but it's also stressful because you have to confide in somebody else and like what they want to do. I'm not used to that with my family because I just tell my husband and the kids what we're doing. Or I just book it and then when we get there I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. Which is super easy for me. Alright, so we have a 5 and a 3. Let's do this 5, this 3, so we need to put $8 in there. I'm going to see if there's $2 in here. There is not. This is not working in my favor. 5, 6, 7, 8. So, we also looked at going to maybe Paris because flights there were really, really cheap. But 5 and 1. But the problem with going to Paris is it was going to be really cold because I was like, maybe we'll go for Christmas. I don't know if my family can handle that kind of cold. So $6. Now let me see if I can do a 10. I can. So I'm going to put back these 4 and take a 10. So that is where things stand right now. I'm so glad I didn't like make a binder for that trip. Oh, why am I? Oh, because I do roll. Okay. So we have a 5. It really makes cash stuffing hard when you do what I do because, oh, okay, yeah, it is. Because trips are constantly getting planned, getting changed, getting planned, getting changed, getting planned, getting canceled. So it makes it difficult to cash stuff for, because I like to do dedicated binders, but that's just not always a possibility. Unless, like I said, unless it's not a partnership and I'm booking it myself and I know that it's not going to fall through. Number 3. We've gotten 3 a lot. Of course, now that we're not going to Thailand, we're going to finish this Thailand one. Okay. Let me see. So I'm going to put back a 5 and take 11. Where are we going? Number 1. Okay, we never get number 1. Dubai. We got a 5. Awesome. So we're going to put $5 into Dubai. Perfect. So now Dubai actually has $10, so let's swap it out. Okay. 10. Number 10 is the Galapagos Islands. And we're going to do number 8 on here. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's find that marker. I think it's this one. But in the meantime, even though I don't have those trips, like, that's going to allow me to finalize the trips that I do have planned. And I barely rolled, but it went on one that I want to do, so that's fine. $1, okay. It's going to allow me to finalize the trips that I do have planned, and also, we're in Orlando. There's so much to do here. So we're going to take advantage of that. And so the travel content is definitely not going to stop. We're just kind of staying in one place for a while to, so we got a 1 and a 4. staying in one place for a while so that we can explore that area. So, same way we lived in Vegas and we explored California quite a bit, only now it's going to be even easier because I don't have to get hotels. I won't have to spend money on hotels if I don't want to. I can just wait until I have partnerships with hotels to stay in them, which is going to be so nice. It's raining. It just started, so... Oh my gosh, we might end up finishing Japan today with how many times it's been rolled. 5. I don't know if you guys can hear that rain or not. I hope it's not too loud. Okay, let's see. Where are we going next? Number 1. And $1. Ooh, that rain is getting loud. I might have to pause the video. Okay. Number 9 again. Really wants me to finish Japan. It's like, save up for Japan. You need to go to Japan. I agree. I did look at flights, and I can get flights right now, because I really did consider, like, you know what, screw it. I've already got this money set aside. Let's just go to Japan. The only reason I didn't is because when I pay all this money to go to Japan, I want to go when it's like the ideal weather. So that's not saying that if an opportunity arose, 4 and 1, that if an opportunity arose, I wouldn't jump on it, because I absolutely would. Because I did put in an application to work with Japan Airlines. So if they get back to me and are like, yeah, we'd love to partner. Can you come in December? Oh, absolutely. I just don't want to pay to fly to Japan, like pay all that money to fly to Japan if the weather isn't perfect. But it doesn't mean I won't go to Japan if the weather isn't perfect. Because I certainly will. So. Because I really did consider just buying flights like right now and doing that since Thailand got canceled. And just going in place. 5. 5, 5, 5. Where is that marker? Found it. So yeah, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from flights, the big flight challenge. I'm not going to stop doing it. It's just going to go back to being done just in the travel binder. Because I don't want to throw a ton of money at it. We are pretty far ahead on it now. Things are always changing. Places are always changing where I need to put money. And that is totally okay. I would rather do that, though, than stop altogether on anything. So, it's okay to change your budget as your needs change. It's absolutely okay. Alright, so $6 into here. We're almost halfway done with this one. Which one do we think is going to get finished first? I feel like it's either going to be this one or Japan that gets finished first. You know what? I have 2 5s in there. Let's take a 10. Alright, where are we going? Right back here. So I'm going to take a 10 because I know I have 4 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll take another 10. Now we are officially halfway done with this one. So I think what I'm going to do is any of these that go along with locations that I don't have plans on traveling to, I think they're just going to get reallocated at the end of the month with completed challenges. Like whatever month they complete in. Number 1, back to Dubai. $1. Let me know if you picked up this book from Jen and where, if you did, where are you putting the money? So that was a 10, which is the Galapagos Islands. We're going to do $8. Is there an 8? There is. So we're going to do $8. Oh, I can't see that far. If this coloring is really bad, I apologize. I cannot see. Okay, so we have, let's see if I have $2 now. I don't remember. I do. 1 and 2, so we'll take a 10. Take a 10, take a 10. Okay. That is number 11. Oh, we never get this one. So we're going to do $7. 5, 6, 7. Because this is usually my catch-all, but I never have $7 as a catch-all, so we will, if I roll this one, we'll do the 7s. That way we can leave the smaller ones as catch-all. Let's say I think I used the wrong color. Oh well. Number 2. What is 2? Mexico. So we have 1 and 4. I think we keep putting 5 into Mexico. We do. Look at that. We did a 5, 1, 1, 4, 1, 4. Alright, so $5 going into Mexico. Number 11 again. So 5, 6. Oh wait, that's 12. That is not 11. That is 12, and I think 12 is $5. Yes, it is. This is New Orleans. This is going towards debt because we did spend a day in New Orleans, so this is going to pay back the credit card for that day. Although I have friends that are getting ready to go to New Orleans on a trip, and they're like, we can't believe you left before we got there. Like, guys, I was there for 3 weeks. One is Dubai, and we're putting $2 in this time. Okay, perfect. So 1 and 2. Going into Dubai. Where are we going? We're going to Dubai. We're putting in 2 again. 2. I think after this one is complete, then this will become my catch-all, because I want to get these like completed so that I can add in new ones. So that's number 10. 10 is Galap. We're rolling this one a lot, and we didn't roll this one, I don't think, very much last time, but maybe we did. Why did I just roll the dice? I just put money in this one. Okay, 8. Because this one will also become a catch-all. That's why I get the bigger numbers done first. Because if I have $8 left, I'm going to keep rolling. So we have 5, 6, 7, $8. Oh, wait. Instead, I'm going to put these 2 ones back and take a 10. Alright, now where are we traveling to next? We are going to Thailand again. I feel like it's mocking me at this point. This one, when it completes, I might still just set the money aside in case we do end up rebooking that for, my friend was talking about doing January. So I'd still just like to put the money aside just in case. If I end up needing the money for a different trip, then I'll do that. But if I don't, there's no harm in putting it aside. Alright, $8 again. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to put back this 2. Take a 10. We are putting a lot into this one today. Is there another 8? Yes. So this is the last 8, and then we'll start working on the 7s. You guys, I cannot see this one. I don't know why. It's so hard for me to see. Okay. Number 1, back to Dubai. We are hitting all the same ones. We have not hit... What have we not done today? We have not done Costa Rica. We have not done Rio. We haven't done China. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, so where are we going on this one? 6. We don't have a 6. So we're going to roll again. 4. That's perfect. We have not done a 4. I'm going to take a 1 and put in a 5. Alright. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? 12. Is that 12 or is that... No, that's 11. Okay, so that's this. And actually, I think this is the color I was using. So we're going to put in 7, 5, and 7. Let's swap out some of these 5s though. 5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. Alright, where are we going next? 5. Oh, I don't think we've done 5 yet. Which one is number 5? We have not done number 5 yet. We're doing Costa Rica. $5. I'm glad this one's got $5 because, like I said, we have not done Costa Rica today. I think that's a different green. Oh well. I'm finally somewhere where I can go to a bank. It's so nice. There's civilization. Number 4, we are back in Iceland. We're doing $5. I think maybe next week I'll come with less money. Thinking maybe 200 was too much. 6. But I like putting that much in here. Oh, good, because we haven't done Rio. Where are we going? 3. We'll do 1, 2, and 3 right here. That is definitely not the same pink that I used last time. And that is $3. 1, 2, 3. 6 again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We used the same pink that we just did. So I'm going to put back 2 and take a 5. Number 3, which is Thailand again. My goodness. So $5 and $6. So now I need to decide, since Thailand is off officially, like it is officially off for October, that opens me up to being able to go to Greece with my husband. I mentioned that we wanted to do the Greece cruise, But the problem was it was going to leave the day after I got back from Thailand and China, and I didn't want to do that. But now we actually could. $3. Oh, we haven't done a 3 in here. I'm going to do orange, even though it doesn't really match. Oh, yeah, I like it. But, and I was, like, on board with doing this. Like, yes, let's do this. That's perfect. We can actually go to Greece now. Flights are inexpensive. I mean, not, like, cheap, but they're not super expensive. However, I'm also, like, maybe we don't, because, I don't know. It's a lot of work. It's also still a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whereas if we go out of Miami, we don't have to pay for anything. We just have to drive down there. But that's also giving up the opportunity to go to Greece, and the only thing I have to pay for is flights. And that's where I'm like, is that stupid? Because I wouldn't have to pay for food because it's on the cruise. I wouldn't have to pay for, you know, excursions because, again, on the cruise. I wouldn't have, there's so many things that, like, I wouldn't have to pay for, and I won't have my kids, which my big reason for not going to Greece, which is, like, one of our bucket list locations, is that I wanted to wait until my kids were at an age where they wouldn't be bored going. And honestly, like, ideally, my husband and I would be able to go without them. And this is, like, that one opportunity that we could actually do to go without them. So, I don't know. I think the problem is I'm so exhausted from all the stuff that's been happening with the truck and with all of these partnerships, like, just not working out and having to reschedule so many partnerships right now because of the truck and getting stuck, and now Thailand, and I'm just exhausted. And so the exhausted me is like, just do it out of Miami, it'll be easier. But then the adventure part of me is like, do not waste the opportunity to go to Greece when that's one of the places you want to go to most. So, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The other thing is my mother-in-law would have to come, like, several additional days if we do the one out of Greece, because she would have to get here a day before we fly out. Then we would have to fly out a day before the cruise. Then the cruise is 7 nights. Then we would fly back the day after we get in from the cruise. Then she would fly back the day after we get in, just to make sure in case there's any flight delays or anything. So all in all, she would be gone for quite a bit of time, and I don't, like, she said 7 nights was fine, but I don't know if she really, like, thought about the logistics of that and how many additional days that actually would end up being because of flying. Whereas obviously Miami, she would just have to fly in the day before and fly out the day after because we would be driving. So, I don't know. We're still deciding on that one. But Dubai has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we are just over a third of the way done on this one, because this one brings in 75. Next is Mexico. This is a roll and save, so we don't know how much it's going to bring in, but it has 10, 25, 35, 40, $42. And we don't even have the second row done yet. That's crazy. That's going to be a really good savings. And this will probably, I mean, since we don't know where we're going on our cruise yet, Mexico is still a possibility. So, that is that. Thailand, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $72. And this one, we are getting closer to being done with this one. We did a lot on this one today. Sorry if you can hear a lot of rustling. My kids are playing with their Legos. Iceland has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 in Iceland. This one will just get reallocated when it's done, because it is not on our list right now. Costa Rica, this will go to our Costa Rica fund because we still need to schedule that. 20, 35, 37, 39. Road to Rio, this one will get reallocated. 5, 10, 12, 14, and 15. So, not a whole lot in this one right now. China. China has 20, 45. We did not get this one at all today, which is crazy. Next we have Vietnam. Vietnam has 25, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49 in it. This one's also going to brings in 294. That's crazy. That's going to be a really good savings. Japan, this is obviously going to go to our Japan fund. We have 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And there's a J-Buck in there. So these bucks, as soon as when I do the cash condensing in at the end of the month, these bucks will go back into money to cash stuff for the Bucks Finder. That's why I didn't bother pulling the J-Buck out, because right now I have to use all of the singles that I have until I make it to the bank. Okay, Galapagos Islands has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 85. 85, and this brings in 225. Wow. Doesn't look like we've done a lot on here, but we've done all big numbers. Next is the Taj Mahal. Sorry, my my watch just beeped. So in this one we have 10, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And this one brings in 84. This one's going to be done fairly quickly, I'm sure. Probably be one of the first ones done if I had to guess. And New Orleans, we finished the first row. So this one has 5, 10, 15, 25. And this one will bring in 100. Alright guys, that is all that I have for you today. Don't forget to go subscribe to Jen at Teach Safe Travel. Help me get her to 1K. Don't forget to go head over to my Instagram and enter to win a 2-night stay in a cabin at a luxury resort or a luxury campground in Wimberley, Texas, which is perfect. Obviously, we had our family there, but it's also really, really perfect for a couple because it's in wine country, which is absolutely beautiful. And it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Galveston, away from New Braunfels. Like, it's not far. So, we did a day trip to New Braunfels. And we did a day trip down to, they call it Green, Texas. It's definitely Groon. I don't know why people there can't pronounce it. I'm just messing. But, we did day trips there, and it was totally worth it. So, that is all that I have for you guys today, and I will see you back here tomorrow. It will be on time, I promise. So until next time, bye.